Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to play a fingerstyle arrangement of the song Carry Me Away by John Mayer. So let's get into it. So first of all, you need to put a capo on the 4th fret of your guitar. So before we start, just keep in mind that the rhythm of the bass note throughout most of this arrangement is like this. So if you count it, it sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And it goes on like that. So the intro sounds like this. So basically what I'm doing there is I'm playing this C major kind of chord shape but without this middle note. So I'm just playing these two. So in octaves. So it sounds like this. If you count it, the counting goes like this. So again we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So from the start we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And on each and every one of the beat, we pluck both of these strings together. So you also play the bass note. Like that. And what I'd recommend is try to stay on this first chord for a while and get used to this rhythm. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Try to get used to that. And then after that, we change this shape and we basically play it 2 frets higher. So we get this. So we had this. And then we had this. So when you play the intro, it sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And then you have this, you have the open G string. And then you play the 3rd fret of the 6th string and the open G string. So, and then you play the C over here, the 1st fret. So all together we have this. And it happens twice, so we repeat it once again, this whole thing. So it sounds like this. And now we move on to the verse. This is where the vocals start. So the last note that we played from the intro was this one, the 1st fret on the B string. The verse starts with a C major chord. So it's like this, 3rd fret on the A string, 2nd fret on the D string, and we have the 1st fret on the B string. So we play the first 3 notes of the C major chord. So we have this. And then we bring in this note, the 3rd fret of the B string, which is the melody. So we have to bring in the little finger there to play the 3rd fret. So we have this. And that's where I plug the 5th string and the 2nd string together. So that's the melody. So you play this twice and then lift it up so that it comes back to the original note of the C major chord. So again, very slowly, it sounds like this. And then we bring it again. We bring that note again. So the melody is this. So we have to play. And on that last note, I play the 5th string again. So I plug them together again, like that. So the whole thing sounds like this. The next part of the melody is this. And that's the open high E string. So all together we have this. So again I'm playing this to begin, and then the ending is different. So we have that in the end. So far we have this from the start. So the next part of the melody starts off similarly, but the ending is different. So it sounds like this. So the next part starts off similarly like the first part. So we have this. And then to end we have this. So we play the first 3 notes of the C chord again in the end. And then we play the 5th string and the high E string open, the first string. So, and then we play the 3rd fret on the B string and the 1st fret on the B string. So, and then we move this finger from the 2nd fret of the D string to the 2nd fret of the G string. So we have this. So again, slowly it sounds like this. So the whole thing until now sounds like this. And then we have a similar kind of idea on the F major chord. So the F chord, we play it like this. We play the 1st fret of the low E string with the thumb like this. And then we have the 3rd fret of the D string, the 2nd fret of the G string, and the 1st fret of the B string. So that's the chord. The next part sounds like this. So we start off similarly, which is like this. So I'm picking the low E string, then I'm picking the D string, and then I'm picking the G string. So the melody is this. And all together. The next part we have this. So again there, the melody is like this, which is the 3rd fret, the 1st fret, then again the 3rd fret, and then the open string, the open E string. So all together. And then the next part we have this, still on the F chord. So we start off similarly again, so we have this. And then we play the melody on top. We have the open string first and then the 1st fret, so back to the open string, so. And then we have the 1st fret and the 3rd fret of the B string. So slowly again it's this. Now with the chord it sounds like this. So the entire verse, very slow, sounds like this. After that we have the pre-chorus, which starts with an A minor chord. So we just ring the chord once like this. And then we play the G string and the B string. So the melody which we have on top of the A minor is this. After that we have a C major chord. So we play the first 3 notes of the C major chord. So like this. And then the melody. And then we switch to an F major. So again from the A minor chord, very slow, it sounds like this. And then we have this melody, which is Let Me Live. So you're playing the 3rd fret of the B string, and then you're playing the 2nd fret of the G string and the 1st fret of the B string, which is already there in the chord. You don't have to switch anything, so you're just holding the chord and just playing this. And then we repeat this part again, so we have to play from the A minor again, but this time we play the A minor like this, which is basically I'm playing consecutively from the A string. So and right before the chorus you have this melody. So when he sings "Carry Me," so we just play the 3rd fret of the B string, and then we play the G and D strings open. We have this, and then we have the open E string, so, and then we play the 3rd fret of the B string again. So we go back, we switch back to the F major chord, and then we play the top note just once more. And this is where the chorus starts. So you have to start playing the rhythm. This is where the song kind of picks up. So we have this. So on the bass, I'm just playing 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And notice that I'm accenting, I'm playing the 1 a little louder every time. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, like that. So from the start we have this. And then you play the melody again. That, so this is where I'm plucking the whole chord, but instead of this note on the F, I'm playing this one on the 3rd fret. So we have this, the E string, high E string, which is open. So that's where I'm switching back to the 1st fret. So then we have this melody. So we play it like this. So the bass line is just going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and the higher notes we have. So here on these 2 notes I'm playing the open B and G string. And then on these 2 notes on the B string, I'm just playing the open G string along with them. So again, slowly, very slowly. And then we end on a C chord. So again, the entire chorus slowly sounds like this. So continuing from the C chord, we have this. So I play from this part. Playing from the C major, we play the C major 4 times. So we have this. F again. And then we have that previous part. So then we go to the A minor. So I'll play the chorus from the start till this point really slow. It sounds like this. So the A minor part is very simple. We don't have a melody on that part, so we just play the chords. So it sounds like this. So I'm playing 1 bar of A minor, then 1 bar of C major, and then 2 bars of F major. So it sounds like this, really slow. And then we repeat once again. So after that we have the bridge section, which is kind of like the verse that we played earlier after the intro, but it starts with an F major chord, so it sounds like this. So we start with an F major chord, so we play it like this. It's kind of similar to the first verse that we played right after the intro. So till there it's the same. And then after that the melody changes. So we have this. And you have to do this kind of mini bar kind of thing, where you're rolling your finger to play the first fret of the E string and then the open E string. So that last part sounds like this. And then we move to the C major. We again play the same kind of melody that we played before. Again ending with that same melody which we played on the F as well. So that one. So the entire part till there sounds like this. So now we have the part where he sings "So Come On Over." So the melody is like this. So we have this. So we start by playing the F major chord like this. We play the 6th string, the 4th string and 3rd string. And then we pluck the high E string and the low E string together. So we get this. And then we play the rest of the melody. So, and then to end we have this. This is where we pluck the low E string and high E string open together. And then we play the first fret on the B string. So the whole thing sounds like this. After that we have this part. Starts off similarly, so we play this. So again, and then we play both of them together. We plug the low E and high E and change the melody note to the first fret and end with the low E and high E string open. So while you're playing this with the thumb. So after that the melody is like this. Put some of your tequila in my coffee cup. So it's this part. So we start off similarly. And then we have this. So there I'm playing the high E string and the low E string together. I'm plucking them. The high E string is open. So, and I'm playing thrice on the first fret of the B string. And the third time the thumb is joining in. So, and then coffee cup, which sounds like this. So all together, slowly, it sounds like this. And then the next part is where he sings "You Know I Need You," which is on the C chord. So we have this. So we have this as the melody. So it sounds like this with the chord. So I'm starting by playing the first 3 notes of the C major chord. And then I'm plucking again the melody and the root together. So I'm lifting this up to play the first fret of the B string, like that. And after that we have this, which is again I'm starting by plucking these two together. And then the next part is kind of tricky, which is where he sings "You're just the kind of crazy that I'm looking for," or something like that. So this one sounds like this. So the melody here is this. So it starts the same way as the last part. And then you have so we have this. In the end. So I'll play the whole thing really slow, this last part on the C chord. It sounds like this. And then we play the F major chord. And this is where the second chorus starts. So I'll just play it from the last part of the bridge and continue with the chorus. So the transition sounds like this. So this is just like the first chorus, apart from the last part, which is the outro, which is a little different, where the guitar solo happens. So up until there, the chorus sounds like this. So we play the second chorus exactly the same way like we played the first chorus up until the A minor chord. So the outro is the last part of the song, which starts from the A minor chord. This is also where the guitar solo happens. So this is where you're trying to play the notes of the guitar solo on top of the chords that you're playing. So the notes of the guitar solo are these. So the first note in the melody is the open E string, the open high E string. So we play that on top of the E minor, on top of the A minor chord like this. and then we have this note, which is the melody again, so which we again play with the little finger. It's on the 3rd fret of the B string. So far we have this. After that we have the G major chord, which already has the melody on top. So, and then we have this. So it sounds like this. And then we have a D over F sharp, which also has the melody note on top, which is this. And then we have the last part, which we played before, but the last time we'll play it like this. We'll just ring the chord once and then play the melody. So, and then the C major chord. And that's it for this song. I recommend that you practice each of these individual parts really slow at a slow tempo first to get used to them, and then you can gradually start working on building up speed and reaching the normal tempo. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down in the comments below. Take care. I'll see you in the next video.